Hey there, hi there, ho there, my name's Vale, and this is Dream Daddy. Welcome, you do have dads, and I have a piercing ringing in my ear. Like, holy Christ. Okay, so... Ah, God. Okay, so my main three are Craig, Matt, and Robert. Matt was nice, but I really want to get to know Robert more. And I have a hunch that he mainly replies at night because of how the first date worked out. So let's hit Robert up. There we go. Dad tip number one, don't forget to floss every day. Men don't floss. Men don't floss. Flossing's for wimps. I've had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. Tried messaging him a few times, and Dad Buck says he hasn't even read them. I haven't seen him come out of his house, actually. Says send him one last message, figured this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been. We should grab a drink soon. Oh man, I know that feel. I know that feel, bro. I walk away from my computer because at this point I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. Ding! I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work and the house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. Ah, I'll make her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry's pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Dot. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. Pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. The special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows it about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract. Duh. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Bacon is an art and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. Finally, how am I supposed to leave it in? I'll just wing it. Amanda's going to be so excited. Kid loves a good pie. I love a good cream pie. I have a seat in the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading the double life. Man, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder, an aspiring astronaut, and bank robber. The lifestyle has called me back, and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. Pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciated the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet in Ibiza. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig in before it's ready. Huh? What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, it's... Was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... Just eat the pie, Panda. Cut a few slices and we sit down to eat, and cherry filling oozes out and slides to the buttery crust glistens. Takes a bite. What's wrong? Is not good? What's this in Fan's mouth? No, it just burned back out of it. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. Breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. Aww. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. Or into the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumble. Hey, this one smells good! The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner, I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Huh, hope he's okay. Turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Vale. Hey, Vale. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. I'm a fairy. Let me in. I walk over to her, ready to turn it off when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. Sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against the pickup truck in my driveway. I open my door to try and figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey?
I...
Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. ... Sure. Cool, you plan on going out like that? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. I mean, I don't mind. Right, 1 second. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside. Ready? Ready. Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac. You like Tom Waits? Tom who? Wait, who's... Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, all right. He lights a cigarette and cracks the window. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. Twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into. Looks like I'm in it for tonight. Settle into my seat and watch the streetlights pass by. I start with Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more in there that I can't just place. Say nothing. I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decide to keep my mouth shut. He notices me staring.
Oh.
Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on, we're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of the truck and passes the space next to him. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against that bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as the lights blink off in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's all so gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate. What? Huh. I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. He goes to the moon. I suddenly hear, oh shit, that's a knife. Oh. Please don't stab me. Robert reaches and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either. Hey. Stab me with your penis! Robert starts whittling. Oh, I breathe a very audible. It looks at me sideways. Did you think I was going to stab you just now? What? No. Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. Play along. Yeah, well, I think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Ha! Nothing gets past you, huh? Robert reaches into his pocket, pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. He and I laugh. Have you ever whittled before? Consider I'm not a grandpa? No. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first Social Security check. Well, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by youth and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and I've come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on our route, perfect for potential whittling.
Oh.
The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. You cut against the grain, the wood is going to splinter. Needed the burp. Isn't the most important thing safety? No. Getting hurt sometimes comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. Look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They're very nice hands. Can't make a stick on one without breaking a few hand eggs.
Knife that wood.
What? Oh, minigame. What? A sharp stick. It's a sharp stick. Careful, don't poke yourself with that. You made a sharp stick. Yeah! And what's this gonna be? A popsicle pop? Tell me about this one. It's a flat worm. Gross. Made a flatworm. Yeah, I love it. A toothpick. What's the story here? Something to make me look tougher. It is working. I think you can take me in a fight. Probably. You made tough guy accessory. Yeah. What's this one gonna be? Is it an egg? What's this? Chicken nugget. Please don't eat that. You made Robert uncomfortable. What is this? Nice form. What's it supposed to be? Self-portrait. Spitting image of you. You made a masterpiece. I love this. What's this? Interesting. What do we have here? Chopstick, ambidextrous. It's a stick. A chopstick, ambidextrous. Yeah! Ah, I love it. Oh, this is a big block. Is this the piece de resistance? The wood between my legs? The wind between my knees? I'm full of hot air. What in the world is happening? You keep this up, you'll be a whittling pro and no one. It's a duck. It's a duck. Maybe next you can carve up some wooden bread crusts to feed them. Aww. A cool duck. Yeah. Another big piece. Oh, I love this. I wonder if it'll just get progressively crazier. Is this a horse? Did I just make a pony? Beautiful handiwork. What do you call it? Big old dog. Spirit of the Mustang. How poetic. The spirit of the Mustang. I love it. I love this game. Oh, that was awesome. Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. Carving a smaller wooden knife. Ah! I'm distracted. The knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death.
Hey.
He reaches in his jacket again. Jesus, how much does this stuff keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic on the cup. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. Now kiss it better. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy. Yeah! I guess I'm a real whittler now. That you are. Be careful, though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Ton of them out here, you know? Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman is bullshit, but yeah, the town is a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that can't possibly be comprehended. I think about my entire time in the city, aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think they're bad. You ever hear of the Dover Ghost? I don't think so. Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pup. Pitbull, real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods, probably against my better judgment. But hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning.
Whoa.
It gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life. Right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around and clear, ain't nobody's there. But there's this feeling, not sure if I can quite describe it. I know something is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that, and when she's scared, I know I should be too. And then I see it in the distance. A man, but if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it, just looked wrong. Big, arms too long for its body, black eyes, just stood there and stared at me. Then it disappears. I hear one yell from Betsy and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night. I don't think I've slept right since. That's terrible. Wow, Robert. So sorry. He said if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover Ghost. The howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. So guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert. Real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right?
Whoa.
I was messing you up until literally just now. I totally made that campy story up. I strained my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something so far away, I barely can make out a shape. Looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that? We should go.
Really?
Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl way back into the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that? The Dover Ghost, I guess. I chuckled nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on Wildlife Preserve. Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. We sit in silence for a little while longer, the fear of that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun.
Oh?
Sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I've had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody. Doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
No. Hey.
Been doing a lot of thinking. Takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in this sea of regrets. I'm so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy, and I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think.
Hey.
Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Maybe it's Maybelline. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. Man, Robert is in some deep thought. I try to think of something to say. I remember all the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's been a great many, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going. But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. I'm glad you told me. I'm gonna say I'm glad you told me. Must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever wish you were a better father? I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does.
Hey.
It's funny. I look at you in your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect. It isn't. At least you're there for her. I stare out into the window of blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? More about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. I don't think he ever told me once that he loved me. Cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom.
I don't know.
Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. I missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all the happiest moments in my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison. What? Turn and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. We both break out in laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Oh, I love it. Robert, he's smiling. He's so pretty. He's so pretty. You sure. Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the bathroom door, I realize it's I pull it out and offer it back to him. You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks and pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. Gets out and waves. Ah, I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Oh, where did you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming in the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting. Amanda. You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, language. You know what? It's fine. Think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda. Stops. I love you. Oh, it's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too. Night. I talk to myself, then finally decide to go to bed. Oh, we're going to end the episode right there, but that was wholesome and beautiful. Date complete. Oh, let's take a look at these points I got. Ooh, look at all them dad points. Ooh, all them daddy points. Rank A. A. Bye-bye.